What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hanging Heavy. As always, I'm your boy, Desecrator. So, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start it off talking about a little bit of movies. I saw a movie recently that I wish I didn't see, so I guess let's get into that. The movie that I'm talking about happens to be a remake, obviously. It's fucking Hollywood we're talking about. And the movie this time that they decided to desecrate is an early 90s release. Maybe you've heard of it, Aladdin. It's the live action recreation of a animated movie. So fucking thank you for that, Disney. Thank you for ruining that childhood experience. Excuse me 1 second. I'm gonna fucking turn off my AC because it's making a lot of noise. So yeah, excuse me for that. Let me just go ahead and turn that bitch off. Excuse me there, I had to make sure no one was calling me. Anyway, fucking Aladdin. So for some reason I thought it was a good idea to make a fucking real or lifelike recreation of the movie. And then now it's not frame for frame, but it's still close enough to fucking make you cringe a little bit. Why fucking, first off, why Will Smith as Genie? Will Smith can't act for shit. Will Smith is Will Smith in every movie featuring Will Smith. The only movies I felt that he did good was Men in Black. But then again, he was still Will Smith. Will Smith is the black version of Ryan Reynolds. He's fucking Will Smith. He's the black version of George Clooney. Fucking he's Will Smith. If you're not catching me, I'm saying those guys don't act any different in any fucking movie that they're in. They play the same character in every fucking movie. And I'm sick of it. So fucking, not only did they think it was a good idea to redo fucking Genie, they added like a lot of Bollywood style segments, and it makes sense, right? Because they're in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia probably. I don't fucking know, I'm not a geological expert. So excuse me if I sound a little ignorant in the matter, but yeah, they're fucking in the Middle East, right? I get it, it makes sense, but still, no. Fucking need to add that soundbite. But yeah, fucking, I get it, they're trying to diversify Hollywood and whatever, but like, what the fuck? There's no need. It's a genie. Genies are not black or white. Why does it matter? I get all the other characters do have to be fucking from the Middle East. At least they have to be colored, right? Then it makes no sense to have white people. But it also felt like it was a jab back. Like the servant was white. Like, why couldn't the servant be just another brown person? Why does the servant have to be white? Whatever. Maybe she's not white. You don't know her history. Well, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Another movie that I like, it's recently come out that I don't want to see. And why did they have to ruin probably the most impactful movie, animated movie that ever came out when I was a child? The Lion King. I don't get it. I'll let that movie die like Mufasa. Spoiler alert. If you've never seen it, Mufasa dies, you dumb ignorant bastard. Learn a book. Go watch the Japanese version. That's actually the true story. Or the original story, not true. Because lions don't talk, motherfucker. But yeah, fucking Disney ripped the story off from a Japanese version that's literally fucking frame for frame, almost a carbon copy. But whatever, no one's gonna talk about that. Well, it turns out my fucking computer's getting too old to just keep doing this. I gotta figure out something else. Gotta get a new computer. No. Alright, I guess I'll just continue where I left off. I'll start over. Well, I guess to continue talking about movies, I was led on to the news that fucking the Breaking Bad movie is done. They're done filming it, producing it, I'm pretty sure, and they've already released it to come out in October. And god damn it, I can't keep reading because this fuck you New York Times with your bullshit ass fucking website. Hold on, let me pull this up on a different website because fuck you New York Times. Alright, excuse me, let me just fucking fuck it. CNN.com, fuck you. Let's see. The Breaking Bad movie will be released in October, and it will be called El Camino, like the car. It's titled El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. It'll be available streaming on Netflix October 11th, and the sequel will pick up shortly after the series finale, which, if you haven't seen it, is fucking awesome. One of my favorite shows to have ever been created. I caught onto it late, as I always do, but you know, once I got hooked, the train kept rolling. And damn, it's already been 6 years ago. Everyone wants to know what happened to Jesse Pinkman. Aaron Paul returns as Jesse, obviously. Walter White, Bryan Cranston. So yeah, they're gonna continue from where that left off. So that's pretty fucking awesome. As I said before, it's a fucking great series. If you haven't seen it, catch it on Netflix before the movie comes out. Binge that house shit. I recommend it, and you will not be let down. Aside from that, I think they made a tequila like not too long ago. Let me pull that up real quick. Breaking Bad tequila. Yeah, it's an artisan-ass fucking tequila. Zafiro Anejo tequila. Never fucking tried it, but it's mezcal. It's mezcal, not tequila. Fucking, it's like dirt tequila. That's gross. I don't touch this shit, so I think that's why I never brought it up. I had it one time and no mas. They've launched a mezcal called Dos Hombres, and that stuff I gave you before, don't even remember. Who even remembers what I said before? It doesn't even matter. And apparently they got all this stuff hand selected in fucking grown on the hillsides of a small village of Oaxaca. And they launched it in California and New York with plans to expand it across all over the United States. Yeah, you can put me on the do not disturb list. I ain't want none of that shit. Fucking mezcal. Mezcal. Gross. um, so yeah, that's some cool news coming in. Hopefully, the movie doesn't suck dick. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and spit out a bad or not so popular opinion, but Netflix series or originals are pretty shit. I mean, you'll find a couple good ones. I mean, BoJack Horseman I really liked. Uh, fuck, that's really the only one that I've seen. Oh, there was this game show that I saw that I thought was pretty fucking cool. It's fucking pointless, but what fucking game show isn't? But this one was called Blown Away, and it's a glass art making competition. I thought it was pretty fucking cool. It's a different form of art that I feel is dying, like blacksmithing. I mean, who the fuck is like, I think I want to go have some ornate metal or ornate glass made for me. Only people with fucking buku cash do shit like that. That's throwaway money, not blown away. Fuck. But yeah, it's interesting to see what the human mind can do with fucking something as barbaric as fire and molten magma glass. And then they turn it into really clean or beautifully aesthetic pieces. That's fucking interesting. That's cool. So if anyone of you sounds like it would interest you, I would highly recommend it. I guess I'll use that to split into some what the fuck, mate. Alright, now, this music is kind of fucking ass backwards today, but you know what? I needed something to differentiate from the segment before, because I don't have any music. I don't have any movie tops. Movie music, you know? So I'm just going to interchange these for the time being. So fuck you if you noticed, and if you didn't, well, hey, thanks for coming. I'm Desecrator. Welcome to the show. This is Hanging Heavy, where the podcast where the conversation can get as heavy as the host. Now, for those of you that are new, I'm an asshole. But yeah, I guess fucking some news that I found out, I stumbled upon, that I think is probably the most stupid fucking news that I can think of to find out. Excuse me, I have to mute my phone because I'm a bad person. Death Row Records, the iconic West Coast hip-hop music label founded by Dr. Dre, Suge Knight, and the DOC, signing iconic and popular rappers like Tupac Shakur, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and the like. Once being the epitome of Tough Boy Records, aka not Bad Boy, aka not Puffy and his leisure suit looking ass. We're talking the nitty gritty. I mean, fuck, Suge Knight's in prison still, and he's gonna come out and he's gonna be like, what the fuck happened to my record label? What the fuck? Excuse me, he doesn't sound like that, but who cares? He's in jail, I'm not, so who's stupid? Anyway, the news that I wanted to get along was that Death Row Records has been acquisitioned following the deal Hasbro did with Entertainment One, which they managed to buy the company for a measly $4 billion. Now, Entertainment One apparently owned Death Row, because Death Row filed for bankruptcy in 2006, and they quickly picked them up. I mean, they have all the rights and all the masters to everything that Death Row did, so hey, that's gonna make some money somehow. It may not be the prettiest name, but hey, fuck it. Now, so for those of you that don't know, Hasbro's most popular game and toys are the well-known Monopoly, G.I. Joe, Transformers, and My Little Pony. But now they picked up some of the bigger brands in the entertainment world, like Peppa Pig, She's very big across the pond. And Death Row, with their entire catalog, is part of the purchase. Death Row has changed their ownership several times after filing for bankruptcy in 2006. And they were sold later on. So whoever fucking... So now they fucking... Whoever bought them first made a big money move and sold it to Entertainment One, which was now bought by Hasbro. Entertainment One also released music with The Game, Joe Budden, and DJ Khaled. So now all their masters belong to Hasbro. That's real money moves. Fuck you, DJ Khaled. Oh, I need to add another one to my fucking soundboard. So yeah, that's some crazy ass. It's just business, baby. We just talking business over here. And fucking, that's some real money moves. Fuck you, Cardi B. Fucking drugging motherfuckers drugging motherfuckers and stealing their shit while they sleeping. What's wrong with you, girl? How come she's not canceled yet? Everyone gets canceled from shit they did 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and she openly admits this. And she's strong. She's a strong woman. She did what she had to do. What the fuck is that? What kind of bullshit ass double standard is that shit? Fucking PC ass America with your bitch ass looking ass. I don't know where that came from, but yikes. Excuse me. Richard Rare. I guess I'll use this just to talk about some random bullshit that I had jotted down. I went to the movies the other day to go watch Angel Has Fallen. It's the third movie in the installment of Has Fallen series. I didn't know that was a series until I saw this third one. The first one being London Has Fallen. The first one was Olympus Has Fallen. The second one was London Has Fallen. And now Angel Has Fallen. All starring the fucking leading man. The one, the only Leonidas. Gerard Butler. And I should have thrown this in with my movie segment, but you know what? Fuck you. This is my show. You don't tell me how to run this shit. You don't pay for this shit. Anyway, the movie theater that I went to was Alamo Drafthouse. Not a sponsor. And I had a free movie ticket, so fuck you. Of course I'm going to go use that free movie ticket. Shout out to fucking Alamo Drafthouse. Anyway. Well, they have food that they serve, if you don't know. It's a movie theater that you can order food at, aside from just popcorn. And you can have a whole dinner and a movie and a shake and whatever the fuck. I mean, it's basically a restaurant with a movie theater built into it. And well, yeah, I mean, they have your basic bar food staples like burgers and chicken nuggets or whatever. I mean, they're not chicken nuggets, but you get the drift. But now they're trying to help save the world by reducing the use of plastics. What plastics do you mean? Plastic bags when they throw trash away? Or plastic containers when they give you popcorn? No, they use paper for that. And I'm sure they use plastic trash bags, but what the fuck, who doesn't? I'm talking about plastic straws. They're trying to help save the sea turtles. And if you haven't seen that video, you should look it up on YouTube. Plastic straws, sea turtle. Plastic straws and sea turtles. Excuse my lack of enunciation there. I don't know where I got this southern drawl from, or why I sound like a southern old lady. That's just nice. But yeah, fucking... So, they have this option. If you want to use a paper straw, then you can just simply ask for one and they'll replace that, or they won't even give you a plastic straw. No. Why would I want to drink my fucking drink out of a wet noodle? Why would I want my drink to not taste like the drink that I asked for, but taste like cardboard instead? I don't even use straws, first off. Because you can drink a lot more with your mouth. Like, I'm not a child. I know how to use a cup. So they should even just reduce the usage of straws and just not give you a straw and wait until you ask for a straw. Fuck. I think that's a lot simpler than going out of your way to purchase paper straws that are even worse for the environment in the manufacturing state than plastic straws are eventually for the fucking environment after they're used. What they should do is start investing in fucking biodegradable shit. But no, it's too expensive. Well, do you want to save the world or do you want to fucking have shit cheap? You can't have both. But fucking paper straws, that sounds disgusting. Like, just think about how fucking your cereal gets soggy after you leave it in the milk for 15 minutes. Think about your straw sitting in your fucking saliva and your backwash laden drink. That sounds fucking gross. All the pulp. Who knows what they treat the paper with too? Fuck. I mean, if there's a little BPAs in the plastic, fuck, and we're gonna die anyway. Everything's a carcinogen nowadays. Fuck. Yeah. Paper straws. Get the fuck out of here with that. Another fucking crazy random thing that I saw the other day. I was with a friend and we were picking up his friend. I was with my boy 3 Bills. This wasn't recent, but it happened. And while we were waiting for his boy to come out of his house, the guys across the street he has a fucking tall fence, right? And this fence has big gates. And I noticed a car pull up, and the gates just open. So I figured, oh, well, somebody's gonna open it, or somebody opened it from the inside, right? But no, the gates opened. The guy drove in, and the gates closed behind him. I didn't see a single person get down. And I thought, that's weird. And it's not uncommon for people to have automatic fucking gate doors, but these opened like French doors, 2 doors outward and then inward, not like a gate that rolls back and forth. I mean, that one's the easiest way. And what I noticed is this guy had some fucking contraption up on top. And this contraption was wired to, or not wired to, but it was rigged to a garage door opener. So this guy managed to rig himself automatic gate doors using a garage door opener motor, I guess. So, I mean, all he had to do is press the button on the garage door opener and open that bitch up. And then push it again and close that bitch up, right? The ingenuity on that, like, that's crazy. Like, his entrance to the back, where the gate was, is on a slope too. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can't have one of those fancy rollout gates anyway because of the slope. So, I mean, the way this guy engineered his fucking fence was actually pretty smart. The ingenuity of if you want something bad enough, you'll figure a way out. That's pretty fucking crazy to me. So I'm gonna just switch it up a little bit, and we're gonna talk about some video games. So as I've mentioned, I've been playing. I started playing Detroit Become Human when it was the free game of the month for PlayStation, maybe 2 months ago, and I've played it here and there, maybe an hour or two every time. So I've only played it maybe 2-3 times, so I'm about 3 hours into the game. It's a projected 10-hour game, but I like to explore, so it may be a little bit longer. But yeah, at first I was like, oh, this game's gonna be just one of those point and click games, right? Like Heavy Rain. I think Quantum Dream makes Heavy Rain, and that game was very well done. It's basically a select your type movie, or select your ending movie, and it's very interactive in that aspect, and that's fucking awesome. But this game is that jacked up to the next level. Like, the graphics are way better. I mean, I have a base model PlayStation, and the graphics are super fucking detailed. I can only imagine how good it looks on the PS Pro. Or a PS Pro with a fucking 4K TV. I'm sure that shit looks fucking smooth as fuck. But it started kind of creeping me out a little bit because it's a lot closer to real life than I expected it to be. I think we're on the cusp of cutting edge as it is right now, and Elon Musk is already talking about inserting computers into your brains to have augmented reality or whatever the fuck, have like some kind of HUD pop up in your eyes through your brain, or I don't know exactly what the fuck it is, but you should look that up. Search Elon Musk brain implant. Interesting read. I read it a while back. I just never brought it up because I didn't think it was cool enough. But now that I'm talking about this game, it fits the narrative, you know. So I started playing this game, and at first I was like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. Could kind of care less. The story was moving slow, but it was moving, and by the second to close to almost the third hour, I was invested in this fucking story. Like, it drew me in. I don't even know how. Like, there's a part where one of my characters gets shot, and in this game you can lose a character. I have it on bitch mode, so I got my character back. I don't know if you can lose your character that early in the game, but that's what happened, and my heart was racing. Like, it caught me off guard, and it's good to know that games can still do that, you know. And whoever said that first or single player games are a thing of the past, talking to you, Activision, they're fucking wrong. Another game that I want to play is fucking God of War. I haven't played the new one. I love the first three. I have the remastered third one on my PS4. But yeah, I need to get me that other one. But I'm waiting for it to go on sale, like real cheap. I got nothing but time, baby, nothing but time. So I guess that'll bring me to Borderlands. Borderlands 3 is coming out September 13th. That's 15 days away, 14 days away, whatever the time frame is now. And I'm fucking excited. I already pre-ordered that shit. So I got nothing but time, baby. So yeah, fuck you, Destiny. I'm not playing you until I finish Borderlands. But Borderlands has already got so much content in it. They're already expecting 4 DLCs, which I'm sure you're gonna have to pay for, but at this point everyone does that. But the end game in this is supposed to be a lot better than most games make you pay for it. Destiny. But yeah, fucking the game that sucks your money dry, and I think at this point everyone's already tired of talking about it, is Fortnite. But the only reason why I'm bringing up Fortnite after I bring up Borderlands is because Fortnite just got a Borderlands crossover. And this is complete with the Psycho and Claptrap. Claptrap is he's the man, really. The icon that stands behind Borderlands. First, if you know what the Vault Hunter logo looks like, you'll picture that first when you think of Borderlands. And then after that, you'll think fucking Claptrap. He's that unanimous with the game. They're synonymous with the title. So yeah, Epic's they added in the new Rift Zone. It's basically a small slice of Pandora. The crossover is coming with the 10.20 update, and it's adapting the gas station location in Fortnite's desert biome into a town realized with Borderlands' distinctive art style, which is full of bright colors and thick comic book inspired outlines. And as I mentioned, the Psycho and Claptrap are playable characters, if you're willing to pay for that. Now, Epic says that if you don't take any damage within 4 seconds while in the Pandora Zone, you regenerate your shield, increasing your odds of survival. So, I mean, I guess the only good place is to re-up your shield without finding little shits or mini pots, whatever you want to call them, or the chug jug. And they also include they're including gun wraps and Borderlands sprays. I didn't know there were sprays in fucking Fortnite or gun raps, but apparently that's a thing. So yeah, fucking Fortnite is trying to be top dog, and Borderlands is that fucking big of a deal that they're putting it into another game. That's fucking cool. And I guess I'll use that as a good cut. I'm already getting that time where I gotta go. But this is kind of a slow news week, as I figured it would be. Not really much going on. But I guess I'll just end it short and sweet. If you like the podcast, go ahead and spread the word on your social media. You can like, comment, share. Fucking do all of this if you download the Podbean app. You'll automatically get notified when I upload. You can find me on YouTube. Just type in Hanging Heavy Podcast in the search. Find me on Spotify, which is a big deal now because they're releasing Spotify podcasts. Apple, iTunes, whatever the fuck the store is called now. The Google Play. Just look it up, Hanging Heavy Podcast. And you'll find me there. If not, you can always go to the website, hangingheavy.podbean.com. And you can do all the same shit. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you do it, I love you long time. I love you long time. But as always, I'm your boy Desecrator. You have just tuned in to Hanging Heavy. Much love and rich and rare.